Fred,
Has
Yeah.
the meeting started, Fred?
No, not yet.
we need
Okay,
we need
can I
to stop
talk to
you from doing the meeting. We got to go
Yeah,
outside
Like,
You gotta go outside.
with
yes.
you now.
with
All right,
with
perfect.
just you.
Oh,
All right.
what?
Remember what I said?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna send the document to Fred.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk about something sensitive right now, we should probably leave the building.
We are going to leave the building. Come on.
All right, perfect.
All right, Fred. I sent you a file. I need you to read it. Don't say a word until you're done.
Gotcha.
We're gonna drive somewhere very private.
For my eyes only.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can just read it.
Damn, this is a good one. The people versus Rami Al Rahman. Plea agreement. The Defilty pleads guilty to the charges of human trafficking.
Go up
The
a
sentence
hill
of
right here on the
0
left.
years, 0 years parole, 225K. The fine paid by the accused is to be earmarked to go to the Unified Police Department Street Crimes Unit budget so that it can be used to further tackle terrorism. The accused will be also complete 2 hours of community service as a volunteer EMS completed within 1 week of the current election closing. This will be supervised by Chief
Go
of
ahead and
Police
turn
Sam
off the,
Bass and
truck
Senior
there,
Officer
Carter.
Lily Pond. During the community service, he will be under general parole conditions of parole. If any of times these conditions are broken at any time past, his most recent 30-minute mark will be void as an example. The accused has accumulated 1 hour and 46 minutes of service time. 16 minutes of time will be void, and he will be complete 30 months further service to complete the sentence. Defendant being sound mind, willfully bound to injurious plea. Afforded the opportunity to an attorney. 4th of October. Rami kidnapped and transported multiple individuals from Polito to the city hall via truck. Rami was driving the truck with individual victims. Got you. So is this already guilty? Like,
So
No.
so wait,
No, no, no.
what? Okay, so here's where this is fucked up. Rami El Rahman and Randy Bullitt kidnapped people, forced them to go to City Hall, and vote against their will for mayoral candidates and judge candidates.
Okay.
We, as the Unified Police Department, were going to push terrorism.
So we were gonna push terrorism on grits. Okay. We didn't know that an attempt on Randy and Rami had already been made to do this. That deal that you're looking at is the deal that was sent to Crane to sign off on. Here's the problem with it. Okay. You cannot use as a police officer, you cannot use your powers of arrest for financial gain. So when they earmarked $200,000.
how can they earmark something for?
That's this is what we're trying to tell you. So they sent this over to McNee while he was still a prosecutor.
Right.
And McNee sent it to Crane and said, I am not comfortable with this. I do not want to do this. I am being forced to do this. He sent it to Crane and Crane said, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not.
And then nothing was ever pushed.
Yes.
Not only that, Rami and Randy were trying to plead guilty in order to get that deal signed.
They both wanted to pay $225,000 each.
Okay.
And all the money was going to go to SCU, per Bass, and Lily Pond.
That's not good at all.
Yeah. So you understand that this is absolutely
Actual corruption.
unethical. Yes.
Yeah. And we think that no one else in SCU was aware of any of this.
Well, that's where you gotta. All right, so the two of you comfortable with leading this investigation?
I mean, we can lead it. I mean, I mean, we can lead it. We can do what we got to do to make it happen. But I mean, I don't know if this is something that's going to go to court, but it's definitely something that needs to be handled in house.
And it needs to be brought to IA.
All right, so what you're gonna do, okay, is you are gonna email Dark, okay, because Dark is a bloodhound for this kind of shit. Let him work this investigation with you guys. What I would probably insist upon is having a sit down with Bundy and finding out if the head of SCU was aware of something like this. All right, and then what we might have to do is to interview Rami El Rahman, Randy Bullet, perhaps, and find out like why the fuck, like what the fuck was going on with this shit. Why does SCU need 550K, and why are they the sole beneficiaries of an arrest? And then the penalty time is just 2 hours of community service for human trafficking and
so for
frauding the government.
Not human trafficking, for terrorism. They were
for
looking
terrorism.
to and not only that, they were going to plead guilty. Not only that, we have video footage of them forcing people to vote.
Vote a certain way.
Yeah,
not just vote.
It's not just oh, this is what happened and there's no footage of it. We have actual video footage,
video
of
evidence
this happening. Yes.
All right, and here's the best part about all this, Pred. Are you ready for this? Carter wants to switch back to BCSO.
I can't go and be an LSPD if that's what we're doing with our police powers and trying to get. We're here to serve the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we hate them, but we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I might bullshit and stuff like that. I take my job, very serious. And when it comes to voting and shit, that ain't no goddamn game. You know what I'm saying?
Democracy.
So,
it's not. It's fucking with our entire system. I mean, for all we know, some of these people may not have gotten elected if it wasn't for that act.
Well, here's the thing. So the Grizz thing, right? On the video, he clearly goes, "You all need to vote for Judge Holden, Shannon O'Banion, and Nathaniel Grayson."
Yeah.
Without a gun to his head, without being pushed. So we had pretty good, a good reason to push for these charges. But we're not pushing this anymore.
We can't. There's no way. Because then the question is going to come up with, okay, why didn't you get Randy and Rami? It's like, yeah, we did, but look at this agreement that they
and that leaked.
We're trying to push.
And Pred, I'm going to be completely honest with you. The public will push for Pond and Bass to be removed from PD.
Perfect.
I mean, currently right now through IA, we can probably demote both of them, in my opinion. But I don't know how IA actually works.
This is going to have to be leaked to the press somehow.
Pred, we will get
I don't even trust the
police
press
department
right now.
So
we had a member of the press who actually videotaped the whole thing
and then
literally go down and lie.
Yeah.
All right. This is going to take some planning. We're going to have to... I want you guys to establish a unit of cops that you trust. All right, but be careful of people who are loyal to Bass. That's why talking to Bundy, you're going to have to feel... Listen, I always felt like Bundy, at the end of the day, was a straight shooter. He was about the law, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
100%.
he's definitely loyal to Bass, but I think that if you were to talk to him about this, then we might be able to actually get... I would tell you that I think that there may actually be a chance that we could get Bass removed from Chief of Police.
Oh, 100%. I know. But speaking of that, Carter, I need 2 seconds with the chief. Let me walk over here to speak
do
to
you
the
think?
sheriff.
Yeah, I would also like to put my official transfer to the BCSO.
Signed. Signed and approved, Carter.
Solid.
I'll leave you guys to talk for a second.
Yeah, Carter, listen. I'm glad you're a good cop, and that's what the BCSO is about, having the best. All right? I don't go out there and I don't try to poach. I do care about everybody, regardless of department. I'll talk to anybody about anything. Okay? I'm happy that you want to come, back to BCSO. And I want you to know that I won't let you down. I
No,
also want
solid,
you to be
man.
aware that there is a chance that I may not be sheriff. So I just want you to make you aware of that. That if you want to kind of wait a little bit, but if you just want to get away from the current chief, and that's
Man,
fine too.
I think that I need to get away from the current chief right now. I can't fly an LSPD goddamn uniform knowing that the chief of the shit tried to get away with 450 grand over
Yeah.
voter fraud and terrorism.
Yeah. Can you imagine sweeping that shit under the rug so that your
Like,
department can profit from it? That
So,
is
get this,
some
man.
fucked up shit.
Get this, man. So I come up, so because you told me about the fucking bar review this morning, right? That's where all
Yeah.
this came from. Because I was gonna press that terrorism charge against Grits. Now I
you
can't.
were. Yeah, you were.
Yeah. And then I went back and I was like, okay, we got to get Randy and Rami because they actually did it. He was just there, saying where they should vote. So in order to charge an accomplice, you got to have a primary arrest. And Randy and Rami were the primary. And so we just took this long ass rabbit hole of bullshit. And this is where we ended up.
Damn. This is were you able to talk to Crane about this at all and get his
Yeah,
opinion?
that's exactly. Crane was the one that was asked to sign off on the earmark.
What was his exact opinion of this though? Like what was the
Fuck no. He was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, no, you don't have my okay for this. Like, you have
this literally looks like we're currently all right, you know how the mayor's under fire for embezzlement and stuff right now?
Yes, that's exactly.
This is literally
what,
the chief of police will be under fire for trying to embezzle state funds
Money.
as well.
Yeah, from an arrest. It's an abuse of power because you're abusing your powers of arrest in order to gain financially.
Yeah, shit. And then they get slaps on the wrist. They give up money because those guys don't give a fuck about 450 grand. No, they don't. They don't give a shit about that kind of fucking money.
So, what shocked me the most, man, is Pond being in on it.
Why would
That kind of
Pond-
fucked me up a little bit.
Well, that means two things. All right. If Pond was in on it, Toretti will definitely protect Pond, which means he would protect the chief. So we have to keep this information. Can I call Cross back over here?
Yeah.
Cross. Sorry, we
Cross,
were.
come through.
Sorry, Cross. We were just talking about the thing.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
But this could be an entire thing for the LS. Like, how far? Like, I need to know if Toretti was aware of this.
I mean,
did
did anybody even know about this terrorism shit that happened? That's the next thing.
I
here's
heard
the thing.
rumors, but didn't know.
So I knew about it because I was around, but I can't even find a fucking incident report about this, or even a report. There's nothing there.
There was an incident report on it. It's called
No, that's for another terrorism incident.
Oh,
That's
So it's
from
not
the-
even.
the
There's
election
not even a
before that.
report on this entire incident. then.
No.
what?
All right. You guys are gonna need to start writing up a report document on like the events the best you can and keeping it off the MDW. Understood?
Yeah.
We need to
can do
keep
that.
it off the books, off the record, essentially, until the time comes to potentially
Yeah, I mean,
two
this is all. This,
press
by the way,
charges on the chief.
I mean, embezzlement is probably will be pressed, but I mean, at this point right now, this is in-house shit. We haven't. I mean, it's more than likely that this will rise to criminal allegations, but right now, this is all in-house shit. You know what I'm saying?
We got to sort our own shit out before we can divvy out charges to the outside of it, the department.
And I can tell you right now, Crane is 100% on board.
I mean,
Crane literally was the one who brought everything to us.
Yeah.
Crane and McNee are conflicted because they're involved, right?
Correct, but they
What if
can be witnesses to all of it.
They can be
Because of
witnesses.
what happened.
Yeah, I was about
When
to
it
say.
comes to when it comes to the criminal side of things,
Yo, thanks for the 11
absolutely
months,
they can
Sky.
be witnesses.
Crane is the reason that the embezzlement didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, he stopped it.
He stopped it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And McNee didn't agree with it either, which is good. That's a good sign of that we got a good judge in there.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll just give me a cross if you've already started a document.
Yeah, I'm gonna start one in a bit. Yeah.
Just give me the link to it so I can write my side of the story as well, and like how everything that's transpired up until this point.
Yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it a little nice, and we'll start. Okay.
All right, so
Then,
I'm gonna say that you guys do need like a decent sized team. I'm gonna say Dark, Jenny Hall, and Amber Gold would be really good for you guys to get involved in your little unit. I think that those are 3 people who will get shit done.
all right,
Okay.
we'll reach out, see what's up.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay, perfect.
All right, let's get back over there.
Yeah.
Should I swap uniforms
Angels
now or just wait? I kind of feel like if I did, they'd
So
be
what
like,
you need to do is you need to get approved from a member of your guys' high command before, and I think it's better if you just talk to them directly and say, listen, you know, of course don't say, you know, all the shit, but tell them how you feel and make sure that they're aware before you come over, okay? Because then we need to get your call sign sorted out and all that stuff, because I don't like that dirty pool shit when Bass pulls that fucking uniform switcheroo on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even though I think he's a prick, I still don't pull those fucking moves. It's dirty.
Yeah. Nah, I get you.
Yeah, you
I
guys
bet sure
are
it gets
fucking
done right.
like ridiculously stupid if you don't think Amber Gold can do a good job. Like literally like brain dead if you don't think so. What'd you say, Carter?
Make sure it gets done right.
Yeah, make sure it all gets done right, and then I'll work this investigation with you. But it could also be I would like to be more sidelined of it because it could look like a vindictive play from me. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Even though you're gonna enjoy every bit of it.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm shoving up in my pants. I'm gonna probably go rub one out when we get back to Mission Row.
Of course.
Copy that, Sheriff.
Yeah.
All right, so great work. Now, just be careful on who you talk to this shit with. All right.
I'm not talking.
You mean no
about
one? Yeah.
Yep.
No one.
Bingo.
What are you even
Bingo.
talking about?
Bingo. All right, we don't talk about it anymore, guys. All right.
All right.
If anybody asks anything, none of their fucking business.
If anyone asks, we
about
just
Ace?
talked about
What about
convincing
Ace?
fucking.
Angel would
convince
be good
Carter.
to talk to. Angel would be good to bring into the loop of this as well, but it also could look like like getting us involved could make it look like it's vindictive.
True. All right.